working to develop strong writers, the first step may be to take a fresh look at your current writing curriculum. Traditional curriculum is built around large units that dedicate several consecutive weeks to a single mode of writing, like narrative, informative, or persuasive. During these all-inclusive writing units, students are only thinking about that one type of writing. While I believe there's a lot of power in immersion, working on one type of writing for an extended period isn't authentic. It doesn't represent the real world, and it's definitely not what students will experience on state test day. In real life, individuals are constantly communicating to different audiences on different topics and for different purposes. This is why it's important to recognize the power of a writing curriculum made up of mini units. Rather than teaching all the skills for one type of writing in consecutive weeks, imagine those same skills parceled out across the year in numerous shorter units. In the first mini unit, we may only teach 2 or 3 writing skills. The unit would last, say, 2 weeks and end with students generating a short first draft only that is assessed for just those skills. Then, a couple weeks later, the same type of writing appears on the curriculum map. This second mini unit begins by reviewing the first 2 skills previously taught. This reinforces to students that those ingredients are essential within this mode of writing. Then the mini unit continues and introduces a 3rd and maybe 4th skill during new instruction. This second mini unit ends with students producing a second writing. Now, this is not the same piece that they started and turned in at the end of the first unit. Rather, it's on a brand new topic where students are to integrate the first 2 skills and the 2 most recent skills. They produce a new first draft from scratch and are assessed on all 4 skills. If that same type of writing includes additional skills and ingredients that need to be taught, then execute a 3rd mini unit, reviewing what was previously learned and teaching 1 or 2 more skills. This continues across the year, where by the end, the same number of skills in the traditional mono unit have been taught within the same number of weeks. However, the mini unit approach layers the new instruction over time and at a manageable rate. In between mini units on one mode of writing, conduct parallel mini units on the other 2 modes. Teach the unique purposes, ingredients, and structures of each type of writing. When students cycle through the modes multiple times, they're more aware of the type of information that goes into narrative versus persuasive versus informative. And they're more knowledgeable about the organization and structure of each writing mode. Compare the students experiencing this variety within mini-unit curriculum to those engaged in a traditional mono unit. Often the students who've been pulled through mono units act like they've never done one of these types of writing before, and yet the truth is they have. But if last year's teacher also executed these all-inclusive units, then students did that type of writing once a year ago. So it makes sense that in your class a year later, they don't remember how to do it. In contrast, every time that same mode pops up in another mini unit, we provide students with a 2nd, 3rd, and 4th chance to learn and experience it. And as the year progresses, skills accumulate, expectations increase, pieces are getting longer, products are getting better. Students' skills are improving and their confidence is growing. This highlights one of the greatest advantages of a writing curriculum composed of mini units: the shift in focus from writing to writer, from final product to skill development. It's not about what a student produced in this unit or on this topic. Instead, it's about developing writers who are mastering standards-based skills that they can apply to any type of writing now and in the future.